Diamond District in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, 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 gang. Woo! Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome. What's his
Hi guys! So, new segment.
So we about to try this out and see how it works.
It's an as seen on TV products. Now, I love those commercials. I love infomercials because they make you seem so helpless without whatever you're doing. They'd be like trying to cut, and
they're like, you need this shit, bitch.
So we're gonna use the Quik chip. So it makes chips allegedly in 3 minutes in the microwave. I'm sure the commercial is like having a potato and someone's like,
or them chopping potatoes and
Cutting
they randomly throwing the potatoes up in the air.
So I hope it's as dramatic as because I've never seen the commercial.
Or opening the bag of chips and they not being able to open it.
It's like me struggling all the time, like, oh shit, it better go like, yeah. I love that scene on TV. What do you have you ever bought it as scene on TV product?
Have I don't think I've actually directly ordered it from TV, even though I've wanted to. But it's
I had a ShamWow.
I feel like some sort of chopping thing.
Oh, the slap chop! Remember I used to always use it.
Yeah,
I have one of those. I love them. That works. I had a ShamWow.
OxyClean.
Does that work?
It does work.
Okay, that's good.
It works well.
That guy didn't die in vain.
No, he had personal life, but so did the ShamWow guy.
Same, probably personal life.
That motherfucker is crazy.
What else have I bought? I think that's it, but I like, so far, everything I've ever used, like an as seen on TV thing, I like.
But you know what I am curious about? I'm curious about the, that red copper one. That copper one where it's just like, it's literally no slip.
Oh, the pans that just, eggs be flying out of there.
The thing is, I'm scared about that because while I am a very good cook, I am extremely clumsy.
Yeah,
everything will just probably fly out everywhere on my stove just because that's just how my life works.
That's how it's gonna do that anyways.
That's just how I am.
Okay, let's get to cooking. But no, I know what you're talking about. Yes. I don't like all these fucking holes, so I'm already upset.
Jasmine has a pair of holes.
Yes, I do. Instruction manual. Please read all instructions carefully. It comes with a mandolin. That's tight.
Okay. I wonder if it's a good one.
Probably not. I'm very scared of that.
Honestly, mandolins are nothing to be played with. I should
John's
know.
cut. Oh, John, you cut her hand up.
I think I've cut half a fingernail off using one before. Yeah. Half a fingernail off. Was not fun.
John's cut himself because I asked him to do onions and he just... His hands is like a little skin. This is okay.
This is cool though.
Okay, wait. It's like a lot of picture instructions. It's like IKEA type thing. It's just to slice using mandolin. Place slices on tray without overlapping. Place strips in the microwave. It's a stack for 3 levels. What the fuck? You only give us 1 level. I'm supposed to buy 3 of these to stack. Please. You only give us 1 level. Okay, and that's it. That's literally, they just say slice it. Put the slices on here. Place strips in the microwave. Cook for 3 minutes and...
It says it also works with potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, beets, apples, pears, and more.
What's the more?
I'm assuming if you wanted to make like pear or apple chips.
Apple? I don't like dried fruit. That's
odd.
I'm gonna cut this potato. Oh yes, my naked potato. My boy. My child. Hold on. Let me see.
You tried that or just knife?
Nope, just knife. Alright, so I'm not going to use the top of this. I gotta need that.
I don't like those top things. They don't work for me. That's part of the reason why I cut myself. Told you that would be shitty.
This is a bad mandolin. I don't know how to put it on, like, to catch it.
I hate this. I can hold it.
Oh. So I don't like the tops of mandolins. Like, you're supposed to, like, stick that in there. How?
That never sticks. I don't care what anybody says.
I feel like
that shit never sticks. And it's not safe.
So we're gonna do it by hand. It's doing it, right?
Yes,
I can
it
hear
is
it. But they're very thin.
They're very thin. Definitely not what you would. It's not what it's showing.
This is a 2-person job.
A 2-person job if you don't want to cut the shit out of your hand.
I just know I'm going to. I'm scared. I'm so scared, Mom. You know what? That's enough. Nope. No more. Look how fucking thin this is. I guess potato chips are thin.
Potato chips are thin, so it makes sense, I guess.
I put it down and it's like translucent. I don't like that.
Oh my god, have you ever heard of glass chips?
No, what is that?
So I don't know if it's a thing, but
Probably.
I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of, and it's, I guess, at like certain restaurants or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You make it, I've seen how it's made and I still don't understand it, and it's weird.
You know,
why would you want to have a glass chip? I think
I don't get what you mean. Are they thin?
they're literally they are see-through, and they're chips though. And I don't know if it's like made from a potato product and gelatin. Huh. I think so. I mean, it's glass. Huh? I can't remember.
I'm gonna search this hashtag while this is like cooking.
Yeah, glass chips.
It might be an Asian thing. Asian foods are always like kind of.
I honestly don't remember where it came from, but it was kind of weird. I feel like they're wild hard to make.
Yeah, like how.
I don't know. It's a trend somewhere.
I'm not into food trends really.
I'm not either because a lot of times
they don't taste
ridiculous.
Good. They're pretty. Like those so the restaurant in New York that have those big ass milkshakes, Black Tap, that like have all the stuff in it. It's not feasible to eat. First of all, like how are you eating those or drinking them? Because they have like all that mountain of shit.
It has like a mountain of food.
All right, well let's
see that.
So we're gonna put this. Oh, it's so cute. This mandolin or not mandolin, this silicone thingy of chips.
This is interesting though.
I'm so scared.
I'm very interested to see.
I'm not interested. I'm really nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh my god. I hope it makes weird noises in here. The only microwave. All right.
It's just really funny.
3 minutes, y'all.
A few moments later.
Oh, here we go. Drum roll. What?
Oh. Oh no. Yo, this is hot as shit too. Oh, that's a chip. That's a chip. It's really hot as shit. Mm-hmm. I don't want to put this in my body, Barry, please.
It's a potato.
I don't want it.
Oh, it's a potato.
I have a metallic brown too. Which is nice. I can see you doing a metallic purple.
Maybe purple.
Do you feel okay? So, a few things. Hot as shit. Like the silicone is so hot. Ooh. So it's a chip. I don't want the burnt. Yeah, I mean that's a chip. I mean, okay. So the burnt ones taste like burnt potato chips. Like you know how you get a bag and one's like super burnt.
Better make.
But they don't really taste like anything.
Maybe it's because they're so thin.
They're so thin that they don't taste like anything.
Do you want to try it again with thicker?
Yep. Let's try them. Barry, you want to try one?
At this point,
burnt and unburnt. So unburnt don't taste like anything.
So probably gonna X out that mandolin.
It's like literally
nothing. Burnt ones taste like burnt potato chips.
Yeah, the burnt flavor.
But I can see the vision.
I see the vision.
I can see it.
I see the vision.
Oh wow, that's real burnt.
But the burnt one tastes like a burnt potato chip, right?
It does. If you probably put a little salt on it, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
I'm not mad, but it tastes like nothing.
If
This tastes like, you know, it tastes like communion crackers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The body of Jesus.
It can't be too bad. You clear it. You clear it off.
Back, come on.
Yeah, if they were a little bit thicker, they might work better.
All right, part 2. We'll try it again. They're not bad. They also don't taste like anything.
But they're super thin.
So
maybe that's why they actually burnt. Because they were so thin.
Based on the directions of the mandolin and all that, would you say that it works as advertised?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Except that mandolin is shit, so it's kind of hard to say how much it'll work.
Real mandolin. We'll do it on the thinnest one though, because I feel like if it's too thick, it won't do
it won't cook all the way. Huh. But that was too thin.
Real mandolin.
There you go.
Real mandolin. One more. Oh no, that's the blade card. Nope, too thin. Can't get it right. Bloopers. That's the real mandolin, yep. Oh, did you also see what my dog did to it?
Of course he did. Of course he did.
My dog is being really good during this filming, but usually he's like, he's asleep. He's like a really sleepy boy.
Good job, Tyrone.
He's like, fuck y'all bitches.
Now y'all niggas not my name, you know, motherfucking Tyrone.
accidentally
Okay,
pressed the button.
let's try it with thicker potatoes.
All right, if I can pick up the chip.
I'm salt and pepper these too.
Yes, salt and pepper.
Take a lot. I hope these are good. If these are good, I'll be so excited.
Yeah, that would be very
great.
exciting.
Better mandolin. That's all that you need.
See, the thing is, I hate when like some of these, as seen on TV things, or some of these like kits come with like certain tools or whatever, and the tools don't work well.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point?
Part 2.
Oh no. Still kind of burnt. Maybe we shouldn't do it on 3 minutes. I didn't know 3 minutes could make something
Burn.
so hot.
It's hot as hell. I have a good ass microwave. Okay, so they're... Some of them are still a little soggy. I hate soggy chips. Maybe because they're thicker. Okay, this one's not bad.
burnt like this.
Better. They're good. Oh, that's potato chip.
These are 2 chips.
No, eat it. They're good.
It's hot.
Oh, bitch, put it in your mouth. Try this one. This one's good. They're good. I like this.
Yeah, I like these. I feel like... Okay, so I feel like it works, but I feel like you gotta play with the times. They're not accurate with the times.
No.
I don't feel like... Nope.
So thicker chips should be shorter?
No.
Maybe the heat. Like
Maybe-
the heat.
Yeah,
Of
you
the,
might
Honestly,
have to
maybe
turn-
you,
yeah.
you might need to turn the power.
Yeah.
like, cause mine just defaulted to like hot.
Probably 100.
Mine's just like high heat.
Yeah.
I'm like medium. Well, these are good.
Yeah, I feel like you just gotta play around with the settings of your microwave and such, but for the most part, it does what it says
Very
it'll
good.
do.
I like it. I'm texting John. I'm like, the chips were good.
And honestly, easier than making your own chips with
And then you
Like
know,
frying them.
olive oil.
oh, you use olive oil? I used fucking like canola oil.
I used what I had,
Yeah.
but
We have a funny story about chips. Long story short, we both tried to make them. Two
Oh,
separate apartments, both
I
of them
don't
were
think it was
smoke filled.
funny.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it wasn't funny, but like
In
now, like,
hindsight,
oh.
it was awful, but it's funny to think about, but that was a very traumatizing time.
Overall, I would give this maybe like a B minus.
Yeah,
You gotta just mess with it, really. It's like
Yeah.
a B minus type of thing.
it does what it says it'll do,
Yeah.
but it doesn't do what it say it'll do.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you'll have chips, but
They are quick chips, though.
they are quick.
They'll be quick chips.
But the thing
That's
is,
for
like,
sure.
other thing that bothers me, how many chips could you really make with this? 10 at the most? Like,
Maybe if the mandolin doesn't give out on you.
yeah, use your own mandolin if you have one. I mean, I'm not saying go out and buy one if you know, for this, but tired and sleepy. He's having a dream. You can see his like little body moving. Look at his. He stopped, of
Aw.
course.
He
But
had
yeah, it's. I mean, is it a must buy? Absolutely not. But is it like something cool to have for like if you want randomly only
I mean,
10 chips? Yeah.
If you're really pressed for homemade
10 chips for 10
then
homemade chips. Yeah.
have at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, on the box it says you can add sweet potatoes,
Yep.
carrots, beets, apples, pears. Not really sure
And more.
why you would want to dry out beets and carrots, but
People like it.
I guess people like it. I personally don't, but
It's cute.
you know, to each her own pennies. Yeah. So that was a cool thing.
That was cool.
It was cool to try out.
You guys should comment on what other like as seen on TV things we do next. Cause I'm excited. This is tight.
It'll be fun to try this stuff out. Maybe you guys won't waste your money,
Or do waste your money.
or do waste your money. You know.
Maybe you like it.
Because a lot of times these things don't have reviews,
Mhm.
nor do they have videos attached to them.
This is a
So
stupid ass thing.
somebody's gotta
Somebody's gotta do
somebody's
it.
gotta do it.
It'll be us. Happy snacking.